YouTube! Yeah, I was a little excited. It's been a minute.
Whoa!
It probably like went off the clipper too. I felt the floor twitch a little bit. I think Matt like sharded himself.
That was like my short stature. It felt like an earthquake. It was just so loud.
The blades of grass were swaying. YouTube! Figured I'd try a little different something or another. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. Good morning, Vietnam! You know, we're trying it.
Bring back some Robin Williams.
Yeah, why not? He was a good dude. He was funny. So anyway. I can't.
Now he's choking.
Woo! Well, puckered that register.
Dude, too much excitement.
Yeah. Well, not that much. But anyway, so in this video, we're gonna try to just do a focused as I could be. I'm not one that's really great for focus. As I started my collection in all directions all at the same time, so focus was non-existent. But in this video, we're going to try to focus, and we want to focus on the pied gene. So we're going to take a look, and I'm not going to spend a ton of time on each animal. There is a fair amount of animals, so we want to try to get through it. But we're going to take a look at the animals that are at least 66%, 100% het, and then have all the combos in there.
That's what happens.
Hey, hon,
when
how you doing?
Put your phone on silent.
You want to do me a favor? I'm gonna turn the phone around and just say hi. All right, hold on one second. Just say hi. Go ahead.
Hi.
You might pick that up. But
I don't. They may have heard you. They may not have heard you. I don't
Jim's
know.
wife,
We'll see.
Lisa.
We'll find out later. That's all right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna run and finish this video. That's all right. Okay. Yeah. Love you. Bye.
Interruptions.
Slacker. All right, we're gonna stick this clip in here too. I got a couple shout outs I gotta do. There are some very, very cool people in this industry. The first person that I wanna give a quick shout out to is Rick Vosburgh and Dana. You drink bourbon? I'm like, of course I do. Have you seen the videos? He's like, yeah, I wanna send you some. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's cool. A little bit of Woodford, you can see I got into that. And a little bit of Maker's Mark. Rick is the owner of Tavix Fancy. We're going to put their contact information down below. So please go give them a follow. Check them out. Totally appreciated. All right, this one here, this goes out to a buddy of mine that is kind of local to us, Dan and Steph Monroe of Monroe Morphs. But Dan put our logo on a keychain. So it's a wooden block. It's got our logo on there, very cool. And then he went one step further and he put my logo on the base plate for a magazine from my Glock 19. Another pair of great people. So this kind of stuff is definitely things that prove that the industry is changing. So I'm going to put links to Monroe Morph down below. And the last one I'm going to give a shout out to, and the wife's not here, so it's not going to fully work, and I want the wife to be here to do that. But KBReptiles in Canada, thank you guys so much. They sent their duds this way, and I'm going to get the wife and I to put them on and kind of do a little piece in the video for you for that. But I'm going to put KBReptiles links for their YouTube and everything down below as well.
Let's get to it.
Let's take a look. I'm going to do my best with this girl. She wants to go. But this is Mama, the mother to Minnie. This is the Ivory, 100% het for pied. This girl, I don't know if you can see, she has this nice yellow stripe down her back. I don't know if that gets picked up there. But we picked her up from Justin Kabelka. And she's just fantastic. Let's see if we can get a look at the head there. You can see the head. Not much dirtiness on the head. I have no indication that she is pastel, other than she has none of that like brown tinge on her head that a lot of ivories have. So time will tell. All right, the colors don't really come out too great on this guy. He is definitely brighter than what you see, but this is the pastel leopard Enchi yellow belly, 100% het pied, 50% het ghost. This is the father to Minnie. So I'll get him up here and see if it helps a little bit. Yeah, there you go. And you get a better look at him. You know, that's that classic head stamp there that's going on. Here's a good look at it. So again, just a really good looking animal. Kind of has the little yellow belly, or what I'm learning to see yellow belly. You can almost see the trail of the track there. But again, pastel leopard Enchi yellow belly, 100% het for pied.
All right, so this is another one of our hets. This is a black pastel pinstripe, 100% het for pied. She was sold as 100%. We haven't proved her out yet. This is her first year breeding. So she was paired to a albino pied, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, black pastel pin, 100% het for pied. Looks pretty good. She's been an on again, off again eater. Not really a problem. She's not a beast by any means. So she's a little bit slower to get the size. So she hit 1,500 grams this year. So, and then she's just been slow to lock. So we'll see what happens with her.
Again, black pastel pinstripe, 100% het for pied. All right, next girl up. This is, all right, a little bit of a mouthful. It's a pastel spider Enchi lesser malum bald 100, sorry, not 100, 66% het for pied. We picked this girl up from Nerd. She currently is not breeding. She's not to breeding size yet, but we do plan on some big plans for her. See if I can get a picture of her head here. Look at that eye. Her eyes are just really cool looking. Really nice yellows. So again, a pastel spider lesser malum bald 66% het pied.
Was it 5 in that pos set or 6 in the pos set? I thought it was 6 in the pos set. I think you're missing one.
Oh, the Enchi.
Enchi.
I didn't. So yep. Pastel spider Enchi lesser malum bald 66% het pied.
Blah.
All right, so this is a male albino pied. He doesn't want to sit still for us. This was produced in-house. He came from the parents were both double het for albino pied.
Yeah, we'll put a link to that cutting down here or over here, whichever one it may be. That was a fantastic clutch. I encourage you to go back and look at that video. The odds on that thing were just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so again, albino pied.
Produced in-house.
All right, next up, this is a pastel pied. So the pastel kind of brings out a little bit lighter colors in the pattern. This used to be an X in the beginning, but not anymore. High white, not much pattern. The head's got a little bit here. I'll show his head a little bit. Currently not in any breeding programs, so hopefully something for him next year. Again, pastel, sorry, pastel pied. All right, next up, this is a female pied, 66% het albino. This is actually the sister to the albino pied. Again, great odds on that clutch. A lot more pattern, a little less white. The pattern is a little darker because, as you saw with the last one, it had the pastel. This one doesn't. Hopefully next year, be breeding her. Again, this is a pied 66 het albino.
All right, so this is one of the last 3 girls that we're going to show here. This girl is a pastel leopard ivory pied. If you get all that. She's on a cocoa peat bedding, and
it's kind of messy.
It's just little bits everywhere here. So this is a sister to Minnie, and you can see she's got some white saddle here, a little bit of white saddle over here. There's a little bit on her tail, and then you get the little bit of yellow right up by the head. A little bit of that purple, what I call that butterfly effect, which you get from that pastel leopard. Usually I see that with Enchi too, but I really don't, with the lack of saddles, I don't think there's Enchi in this. I don't expect it to come out. But anyway, this is the sister to Minnie. This is a pastel leopard ivory pied. Power, baby. Power. All right, this is another girl from that same clutch. This girl I also kept. I easily could have kept 2 more animals out of this clutch, but you know, to hold 5 out of 9 eggs or snakes would have just been crazy. But this girl is a pastel Enchi leopard yellow belly pied. Crazy. Pastel Enchi leopard yellow belly pied. And there's that butterfly head stamp that I was talking about. If you rewind a little bit, you can kind of go back and see it on the last one. It's just really faint on the last girl. If you look at Dad, I showed you that head stamp on Dad, which was the quad that we showed you earlier. Same head stamp on him. So really cool girl. Has some crazy looking eyes where the eye lines, usually those lines on the side of the head go through the eye, just not with her. So kind of neat. Really good looking girl. Again, pastel Enchi leopard yellow belly pied. Yeah, I tried messing around with the settings to try to get the best I could out of this, but it was about the best I'm going to get. So this is Minnie. This is what Minnie looks like now. We've had a request. I've had several requests for updated pictures and such. So I will do the. I will hopefully be able to use this video as that. You can see that little bit of a butterfly kind of thing on her head. Minnie is a pastel mover. Yeah, she's a. And this is the sister. Like she is just huge compared to her sisters. She's never refused a meal. She'll eat leftovers, stuff the other ones don't eat. That's kind of dark. Let me see if I can. Ooh, too bright.
It's a little better.
A little better. A little washed out. So she does fantastic. She's eating well, doing very well, but getting more and more of the ivory-like look to her, where it's more of a soft, subtle type colors instead of the eraser, screaming color that she had as a hatchling. But again, she is 66% het pied, pastel Enchi leopard ivory. 66% het pied, the mini ball. All right, so there you go. Thanks again for following us. You know, it's kind of funny. You said we didn't do the closing. We don't ever do the closing. I do the closing. You just kind of stand there.
Yeah, it's kind of been the theme. You're the talker. I'm the guy that goes, that's okay. Like I just stand here. Yeah.
Why do you make it awkward?
I'll make it awkward.
That was awkward.
Oh, it felt natural.
Oh, God.
It's natural for you? Maybe it sounds different from your registry down here, but like that did not sound natural in any way, shape, or form.
It's good for bloopers, I guess.
It's good for, I don't know what it's good for. Anyway, thanks for watching. Still struggling not to come up with content really at this point. There's just still a lot of life going on right now, and it's a challenge at times to get up here, but it feels good to laugh and to, you know, to be in front of the camera and talking to you guys. So you know, I almost miss it, but at the same time, if you don't feel like doing something, you just don't feel like doing it. And if I can't put everything into it, there's no point. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you at one of the shows. And until the next video, take care of yourself. Peace. Y'all take care.